Hi, and welcome back to your weekly inspiration with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. So today is the special lucky day of 4-14-14. Very powerful numbers, as well as the beginning of Passover in the Jewish tradition. So I know there's a lot of energy, and tomorrow is our full moon and lunar eclipse. So this is a very powerful, magical, energetically intense time. So allow yourself to really focus in, plant those seeds, set those intentions, and trust that everything is working for your highest and best good. But before we go any further, let me show you the cards we'll be using today. So of course, with all the full moons, I love to use my goddess cards will be our message, and our mantra will come from the fairy cards as well as our tarot reading. So let's get started as we always do by taking it to prayer. So taking a nice deep breath, filling in the breath of good, the grace of God, knowing this divine and perfect moment is divine and perfect, knowing that we are guided, and as we are guided, we are provided, because we are living, breathing, individualized expressions of good, of grace, of God. And so I just bless this day, calling it good, calling it great, and I know that as I open, allow, and surrender, what is for me will find me. And I know that this is the truth for myself and everyone watching and listening. So it is on this special high vibration day of 4-14-14 that I just bless us all, calling us all blessed, calling us all good, calling us all great as we step into this week knowing it is blessed. So I bless our body temples, our minds, bodies, and spirits. I bless our bones, our cells, our organs. I bless it all as we move through this week of Easter and of remembering, of resurrecting ourselves. I bless our families, our loved ones, our pets. I bless our modes of transportation, our work, and what it is we are here to do. And I bless our bank accounts, our passions, our creativity, all of it. I call it good, I call it great, and I call it God. All of it is God, because all of us are living and breathing expressions of this divine energy. So I just know that this week is blessed, and all of us are blessed as we embrace this powerful time of the full moon and lunar eclipse, as we move into this Easter and Passover time, knowing that all is in divine and perfect order, all is well, and so are we. I release and let it be, knowing that these words: lift, shift, evolve, heal, forgive, allow, and accept each and every one of us. How good it is, how grateful I am. I let it be, and so it is. All right, so first things first. I want to talk to you a little bit about what this moon is. So the reason it's so powerful, they've been calling it a blood moon. The reason they call it a blood moon is because sometimes it does get this orangish type of color over it, but there's also this energy with the lunar eclipse. So what this is meaning for this full moon is going to feel like the power of 4 or 5 full moons, which means it's going to be intense, it's going to be powerful, it's going to shift, it's going to upset, it's going to elevate a lot of energy. So be ready by setting some powerful intentions tonight, as well as allowing yourself to really be in this mode of what is for my highest and best good. And what are you courageously marching towards in your life right now? And so this is just a really great way to, again, align yourself with the energy that you're wanting to bring into your life. Therefore, you are able to easily manifest it. But you have to remember, manifestation is how, when, and what you are praying for. And remember, with manifestation has to come patience. And you know my saying, one of my Tanya-isms is patience is preparing for your manifestation. So this is your preparation. Whatever, if you did set new moon intentions that we had back 2 weeks ago, then they should be coming to fruition now. That's what the full moon provides. Anything that needs to be released, this is the perfect time to release it. Anything you want to embrace, this is the perfect time to embrace it. So let's go ahead and see what our fairies have to say as our mantra this week. Then we can move into what our goddesses are saying for this amazing full-time energy. And I do have a crystal that I'd like to share with you today as well. So hope you're liking my new look. I've got my nice new fro going. You know, it's a little different for me, so I thought I'd try something different. Again, this energy is all about shaking things up, expressing yourself, courage. And I'm saying courage not in the way that you need to be courageous and to do something. This is about your own personal courage. And what that means is, regardless of what anybody else says, or regardless of even your own fears, allow yourself to be all of who you are. Love you for who you are, flaws and all. Whatever your flaws or whatever you think are your flaws, so what? Love it anyway, because it all is about you. So be courageous enough to love yourself for exactly who you are. And that's why I decided to rock this little fro. I always wanted some kind of big hair, so I said, why not? So I'm giving it a try. The fairies have spoken, and the card we get is Love Life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So that is our mantra for the week. So wow, wow, wow. That's a good one, I have to say. I am kind of feeling that, especially with this Aries. We're in the time of Aries, moving soon into Taurus. And this energy is really, really strong. Like I said, this week we are in Easter week, but also it is the new moon, or I'm sorry, the full moon with this lunar eclipse, and it is Passover. And with this blood moon, there's been all kinds of myths and, you know, things going on. So, but trust your spirit. And again, it takes courage to trust your spirit. So take some time to listen in and see what is going on with your love life. So let's see what the goddesses have to say. And you know, I love my goddess sisters, Isis, Lakshmi, Kali, Sarasvati, Freya, Dana. Those are my goddess sisters. I absolutely adore. Bast. I have a friend right now who is, you know, nursing her kitty who just was had a surgery to, you know, how do you call it? She got spayed, okay? So, and I sent her the powerful healing of the cat goddess, Bass. So, my darling Bhavna, this one is for you. I'm talking about you. And my goddess sisters from all over the world, I just want to let you know I'm thinking of you. Sonia, Fiona, Ina, Lauren. I'm thinking of all of my goddess sisters. So let's see what the goddesses have to say. Oh, and Melanie and all my yoga goddess sisters, Carmen, all of you. I'm thinking of all of you right now as I'm picking these cards. Okay. Woo, we got, oh my goodness, you're not going to believe me, but we got Bast. I guess I mentioned her name and up she came. So, and I'm not kidding, there she is. So the first card we get is Sekhmet, be strong. And look at that, she's got lions on her card. And what this card says, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength ensures a happy outcome. So this is for us this week. Trust and know that you are stronger than you think you are. And look at those beautiful lions. So trust your inner strength. And then we get this one. I love this. Is about unconditional love, but also about compassion to yourself and to others. And this is Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Remember, we are moving into a family time this week as well, with Easter on Sunday. So unconditional love. Let go of the stories about, you know, what's happened in the past, or about your family stories, or my family is this and my family. Let that all go. Those stories are not serving you. They're taking from you. So let it go. Let this be a different type of Easter. Let this be a different kind of way that you're being. And then we get a beautiful Bass. So I must have really called her in, and you heard me shuffling. So she is around today, and so her message is independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So I guess she really wanted me to know she's around. So Bhavna, Bast is around, sweetheart. She's letting us know she is here. So I couldn't have planned that any better. So let's see what the tarot have to say so I can get to our crystal. So again, remember, we only have stories about our history, about our family, about our society, about our experiences. Start a new story today. Let a new story unfold from you right now. Why not? Why keep holding on to the old story? Start a new story. Begin a new chapter, a new book today. Let the old one go. It is no longer serving you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, so, all right. These are some good cards. All right, I can't wait to share them with you. So first one we get is the Fool card. Now, this is quite amazing. You know, the Fool card is about the leap of faith. And so let me zoom in on that one for you. So what this card is telling us, and it's the Zero card, it's the beginning of a new experience. So allow this time to be that new experience. The Fool card is either the 0 or the 1 in all tarot decks. It's because it is the Fool's journey. And if you have any idea about tarot and the history of tarot, how it starts is the Fool goes through each of these experiences. And those are the major arcana cards. The minor arcana cards then show the different suits, which is the Cups, Pentacles, Swords, and Rods. And so he also has to go through those elevations or evolutions of himself. And so that's what the tarot really is. It's about a journey unto yourself. And so here we are on this wonderful day of 4/14/14 of beginning a new cycle. This is very important. We are closing an old one today. And tomorrow with this lunar eclipse and full moon is the opening of a new one. It's time to claim your wings. We are all here to shine. We are all here to fly. Now is the time. This card also really signifies a leap of faith. So where do you need to take a leap? Remember, our goddess cards, you are stronger than you think you are, unconditional love, and vast. So there is a theme going on here, because our second card then is the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles represent value, worth, money, but also this is about you having faith and believing in yourself and being able to share that with others. So again, this week going into our Holy Week with Easter on Sunday is really about us connecting to our inner Holy Spirit and our inner higher self and being able to share that. Again, going back to what I said, this is where you have to have the courage to be all of who you are. Let your fro, rock what you got. This is that time right now, and that's what this energy is all about. And as you can tell, my energy is very high. I'm a Cancer. I'm ruled by the moon, so this energy is very high for me. Allow yourself to see how it makes you feel. Sometimes it makes you feel very tired, but again, sometimes it can lift you up. Allow yourself to be lifted. Allow yourself to be elevated to your highest expression of yourself right now. And then our last card is the Queen of Cups. Now, what I love about this card too is cups represent emotions, feelings. You are right where you're supposed to be. One of my Tonya-isms that I want to share with you is what I say is God is in the steps you are guided, and the devil is in the details. Now, what I mean by the devil is your fears, your doubts, your when, how, what, all those questions, all those worries. Those are the details. That's where the devil is. You don't need to know. If you are being guided to do something, have the courage to know that you are being provided. That's where faith steps in. And again, unconditional love, knowing that you are stronger than you think you are, and your independence. You don't need a crowd. You don't need everybody else to tell you who you are. You have to have the courage in yourself to know who you are. So like I said, rock your fro. Do whatever it is that feels good for you as you're practicing your unconditional love for yourself, but have the courage to be all that you are meant to be. Unfurl your wings, claim your wings, allow yourself to shine, be all that you can be right now. No better time than the present. Spring is here, so time for you to blossom. I am so grateful to be able to share this with you again. And before I leave, because I almost forgot about the crystal I wanted to share with you, and again, I'm using my crystal Bible. And today's crystal is celestite. And the reason I picked this one, it's a very soft stone. If I drop this, it will shatter. It's a very soft, you can pick it apart almost. I had the unfortunate mistake of making a necklace once that was made with celestite, and one time it fell, and of course all the celestite broke right off. So it's a very soft stone, but I'll tell you why I picked it today. So it is a very high vibration and is a teacher for the new age. It is imbued with divine energies. It takes you into the infinite peace of the spiritual and contacts the angelic realms. It jumpstarts spiritual development and urges you towards enlightenment. It is a useful stone in stimulating clairvoyant communication, dream recall, and journeys out of the body. This beautiful crystal promotes purity of heart and attracts good fortune. It heals the aura, reveals truth. It brings balance and alignment. Psychologically, celestite imparts a gentle strength and enormous inner peace despite urging towards greater openness to new experiences. It is a teacher of trust in the infinite wisdom of the divine. It is also very calming for fiery emotions. Mentally, it calms and sharpens the minds, disperses worries, and promotes mental clarity and fluent communication. Placed on the third eye, celestite opens the connection to the universal energy, and it has an excellent healing stone. It dissolves pain and brings in love. It's really good for the eyes and ears, eliminates toxins, its soothing influences, relaxes muscle tension, and calms the mental self. So I love celestite. I sleep with it right next to my bed. Wherever I go, of course, it's in my bag of crystals that is in my carry-on because they're so heavy I can't even check them anymore. But I always like to keep them nearby. So if you can, find yourself a nice piece of celestite. Remember, however, it is a very soft stone and it will break apart. And I love using celestite with moonstone during moon times, again, because it is that high energy, and also because this is a holy week as well as Passover, and today is the lucky day of 4/14/14. So I'm so grateful to be doing the work that I do, sharing it with you, living my life, having my courage, and sharing that with you so you can live yours. This is your time. Claim your wings, because I have claimed mine, and I want you to claim them too so we can fly higher and higher together. Happy Easter, happy Passover. I know that you are loved, you are light, you are blessed, and you are what you are meant to be right here, right now. Until next week, everybody, peace and blessings.